Cops face many dangers and surprises in their line of duty, but sometimes they encounter things that are beyond their wildest imagination. In this story, we'll explore 3 cases of cops making terrifying discoveries that shock them and the world. Number 1. This female cop was expecting a simple burglary case at a gas station, but what she found instead was a shocking discovery that could wipe out the whole population of Flagler County in minutes.
Sheriff's office. Hey, Sheriff's office. Right here.
In the dead of the night, a female officer responded to a call about a suspicious activity at the gas station. When arriving at the scene, she found a shirtless man asleep in a car. The officer from the Flagler County Sheriff's Office questioned the man, who seemed very intoxicated, but claimed he was just napping.
I stopped to take a nap and...
Okay.
The man said his first name was Justin, but he hesitated and stumbled when the cop asked for his middle name. He seemed to be lying about his identity, but he was also disoriented by the sudden awakening and interrogation. Rather than giving his name, he challenged the cop's authority to question him.
3 o'clock, I guess.
I got you. Sorry. Try not to blind you. What's your first name?
The man changed his name to Wilson from Justin, but he was still not telling the truth. The officer decided to frisk him. With the help of backup officers, they discovered some dubious items like a syringe full of drugs and a heavy hammer. But the worst was yet to come.
Loaded syringe. Careful.
A cop retrieved a bag from beneath the seat and found a massive stash of fentanyl. It weighed 338 grams, and the authorities said it could have killed everyone in Flagler County. The man's real name was James Duke, a 33-year-old Georgian who had outstanding warrants. The sheriff's office stated that this was the second largest fentanyl seizure in the area in 2 weeks, despite their warning against bringing the drug into the town. Fentanyl is a powerful opioid that is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. James Duke was charged with 6 counts of drug-related crimes.
Duke is facing 6 charges, including 3 felonies. He is currently at the Flagler County Inmate Facility.
Number 2. A shady person in the middle of the night might be hiding drugs. But what about 2 respectable-looking men in broad daylight? Pretending to be modest, they tried to deceive a cop, but he used his smarts and skills to uncover the most horrifying discovery of his career.
Police arrested 2 men from California for trafficking close to 37 pounds of cocaine.
On a bright day of April 17, 2019, Trooper Christopher Short pulled over an SUV for tailgating another vehicle. He noticed that the 2 men in the SUV were unusually anxious and evasive. When he asked them, they claimed to be fugitive recovery agents. They identified themselves as Cox and Green. To verify their story and truthfulness, the cops separated them and questioned them individually. He assured them that he would not issue a ticket to keep them calm and cooperative. Trooper Short took Green to the patrol car and began questioning him. Green said that they were chasing a fugitive named Derek Lumbo.
No, always travel in suit and ties.
Well, I mean, yeah, we always dress nice.
After checking the police database, Trooper Short discovered that Green had lied about his criminal record, claiming he had been in trouble because of a friend 20 years ago, but he actually had a prior drug charge. Trooper Short then proceeded to question Cox, and that's when his doubts about them increased.
Who's the guy's name?
Cox confessed to having a previous DUI charge, but his responses contradicted what Green had said. According to Cox, they had been in Virginia for 1 day, while Green had said 3 days. The trooper decided to search the car, not knowing what he was about to find.
You got the keys?
He searched the front and back seats, then took the keys from them to open the trunk. There he found the unimaginable. Hidden in the spare tire compartment, he discovered about 17 kilograms of cocaine. He swiftly ordered them out of the car and handcuffed them. However, when he asked about it, the man refused, saying he doesn't know anything. Miranda rights entitle a person to know the reason for his or her arrest. So Green asked why he was arrested. Trooper Short informed him about the large quantity of drugs in their car trunk, which Green denied and claimed he knew nothing about. The officer then put them both in the patrol car, but they continued to plead ignorance. The pair had thought that if they dressed well and acted calm and polite, they could escape the police scrutiny regardless of their guilt. But now they were completely anxious and dejected, facing the reality of their arrest. Trooper Short requested backup and transported them to jail to await their trial. Cox received a 10-year and Green a 4-year sentence in federal prison for cocaine trafficking. They also faced 5 and 3 years of probation respectively for intending to distribute a large amount of cocaine. Number 3. If you think cops only discover fentanyl and cocaine, you'll be shocked to learn what this polygamous cult leader had stashed in his truck. On August 28, 2022, some people in Flagstaff, Arizona called the police multiple times with several suspicious concerns about a trailer. One of the drivers said he saw human fingers sticking out of the man's trailer when he was stopped at a traffic signal. When the cops stopped the trailer and questioned the driver, he was completely hesitant to reveal anything or what's inside the trailer. After taking a lot of time to manipulate and avoid, he told the cops that there is stuff inside the truck. He also tried to hide his name for fear of identification.
What is your name?
Under police pressure, he revealed his full name to be Samuel Bateman. He was a self-styled prophet and the leader of a polygamous fundamentalist sect. He had married more than 20 women and coerced many of his followers into sexual relations.
Samuel Bateman could have upwards of 20 wives, some of them underage.
He also inflicted harsh punishments on those who rejected his claim to be a prophet. When Samuel remained silent, the cops resolved to inspect the truck. They were stunned and horrified to find several girls concealed behind the curtains. The trailer was equipped with numerous porta potties and crude seats, indicating that he had confined them in the truck for a long duration and prevented them from leaving. The police rescued the girls and interrogated them.
Right now
We're just investigating.
The police requested their IDs, names, and ages. However, some of them were minors without any IDs. Those who lacked IDs provided their personal information on paper for the police record. The total number of girls was 7 or 8, with an 11-year-old being the youngest. Samuel's intentions were unclear, but his actions of locking them in the trailer and concealing his identity suggested wrongdoing. His past record and history as a cult leader also raised doubts about the girls' safety. The police arrested him and charged him with federal kidnapping and evidence tampering.